Friday night basketball. Tremendous length, skill, and basketball IQ. Pau Gasol and the Los Angeles Lakers go up against the Phoenix Suns. Los Angeles, Phoenix, coming right up.
Steve Nash appears ready to get it going. Thanks for joining us as we bring you this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Doris Burke and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. This Arizona crowd ready to roar in this Western Conference matchup for the Phoenix Suns. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
You know, they just struggle to make shots. And sometimes with teams, when they're missing shots, it has a way to take other parts of their game down, too.
And now the Lakers starting group. Artest and Powell in the forward slots. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. And Bynum. And for Phoenix, Jason Richardson and Josh Childress fill out the wings. Hakeem Warwick and Robin Lopez in the middle. And Nash. And Phoenix has possession. Let's go to our great sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for an update. Doris?
Guys, Lamar Odom's sweet tooth is now the stuff of legend in Los Angeles. He has his assistant lay out bags and bags of candy in his car after practice. Odom says, "I'm the candy man. I do it all day. I can't help it. It relaxes me." Takes me back to when I was a kid and all I did was eat candy, go to school, and play basketball when life was simple. Everybody has vices. This is probably the least worst of them all. Gentlemen?
I'm sure his dentist loves him. Thanks, Doris. Lopez, a screen on Artest. Here's Richardson. Drains it from short range. Here's Fisher. You know, one of the stories last season, Clark, in the playoffs for the Lakers was after that early scare to the Thunder of Oklahoma City in the first round, the Lakers really turned it up in the playoffs. And in fact, it was that Game 5 they kind of rebooted. They kind of found themselves.
Yeah, they certainly did. Sometimes you have to have your back against the wall. You've got to go through that crucible of almost losing an important game in the playoffs to be able to get your second win and to gain that extra wave of confidence. And that's kind of what happened with the Lakers. I mean, anytime you face a team like the Thunder that has the leading scorer in the league in Kevin Durant, you know it's not going to be easy. And the Lakers saw that to be true, and yet they were able to work through that.
Thunder had those young legs.
And a lot of confidence.
Yes.
And an unbelievable building.
They didn't blink. They did not blink.
Not at all. They were relishing the opportunity, thrilled to be in the playoffs, but they felt like they could beat, not only play with the Lakers, they felt like they could beat the Lakers, Kevin.
Here's Nash after Pau Gasol's bucket. Nash outside. Here's Childress, covered by Artest. Nash left side. Phoenix turns it over. We'll go the other way.
You see Ron in that Lakers uniform, and you can't help but think of that buzzer beater that Artest had against the Suns last spring.
Here's Fisher. Back to Gasol. Dumps it off. Kobe tried to convert on the alley-oop, but snatched away.
Good anticipation. Oh! Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
Shooting for Phoenix, Jason Richardson.
And no problem at the line here for the three-point play. Jason Richardson, a nice fit for the Suns team. He can hit the three, and look, you've talked about this a lot. The explosion in finishing in transition. Remarkable.
Love that about Jay Rich. He can shoot the deep three, but if you don't keep him from the paint area, he can make you look bad and posterize you. You know, he's not the best ball handler, but that's okay because he's got one of the best who's ever played playing next to him in Steve Nash.
Here's Nash following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Lopez sets a pick. Richardson the pass to Lopez. Some solid D here from Bynum. The Lakers in the lead. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
Well, you know, they beat these guys pretty good when they played last season. It's a real confidence booster going into this one.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant.
The free throw drops for Kobe. You just can't overstate how important those matchups between the top conference teams are.
Well, there's always a lot at stake, Kevin. You want to get that good seed in the spring. Both these teams know every game is going to be a battle.
And these players think about that.
Yes.
They know about the seeding.
They sure do. They've got it in their mind.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Matt Barnes is checked in for our test, and Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. When talking about the Phoenix Suns, you can't ignore what they pulled off last season. An impressive 32 wins at home.
And a fun team to watch. That was 4 more wins than what they did in the 08-09 season, which is always nice. You love that kind of improvement. It's really a byproduct, though, I think, of their chemistry and their overall improvement as a group.
The Suns making a switch here. Turkoglu's checked in. Lakers leading by 3. Outside, Kobe. And Bynum backing in. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. And that's not to say they were bad in 09. The Suns at home still won 32 games.
Oh, no, not at all. In the West, it usually takes 47 or more. I mean, you got to be right around that 50 mark overall to get to the postseason in the West. You can have a great year and still find yourself outside of the playoffs and maybe even in the lottery.
Hard to believe, have that kind of win total and still not make it.
It sure is.
Clark, you think back to what Bynum did in the playoffs last year, and you have to remember he was playing with a slight meniscus tear in his right knee.
And I know how painful that can be. I had one of those. I mean, it hurts with every step. But he felt like the pain was manageable.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Nash. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Barnes against Turkoglu. The jump hook. Here's Lopez. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Andrew Bynum. And with Andrew Bynum, knee injuries have been an issue.
Well, a lot of times with big guys, knee problems are part of what they have to deal with, and hopefully he can get it behind him at some point.
And the first one drops. Clark, think back to the Suns' playoff run last year. Back problems caused Robin Lopez to miss a good part of that. But during the regular season, don't you think his improved play was a huge factor for the Suns?
A very significant factor, Kevin. I mean, you think about how he improved rebounding the ball. His scoring numbers went up. His field goal percentage numbers went up. And he was actually a reliable free throw shooter as well. And he gives the Suns a defensive presence inside that they sorely need.
Here's Blake. And Bynum backing in. Throws it up. Good from 11 feet out. Here's Nash. 1:11 left in the first. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Kevin, thank you. Well, the Lakers, the victors in a hard-fought classic final series. Lamar Odom said it was so hard. I respect those guys so much. They made us work. And Phil Jackson saying it wasn't well done, but it was done, and we did it with perseverance. Guys, the Celtics took them down to the wire, but in the end, the Lakers just found a way to get it done. Guys?
A classic final series, Doris. Thanks. Barnes, pass to Gasol. Working on Warwick. Shoots it up. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, he's got a nice touch from mid-range, Kev. His height makes it a tough shot to defend, too.
Nash outside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Steve Blake.
Shooting Phoenix. Steve Nash. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Channing Frye's checked in for the Suns. Richardson comes in for Hakeem Warwick. And then for the Lakers, Lamar Odom. He's checked in for Gasol. Artest comes in for Matt Barnes. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Steve Blake. And so Nash nails both of them. Here's Kobe. He has 6. He dumps it off. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Odom. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. Suns trail by 5. And here's Nash. He's covered by Fisher. With 1 on the clock, and that's not going to fall for him. There's the horn as we end an exciting first quarter. Lakers ahead, up by 5.
Kevin, their offense has been flowing right from the get-go. It's been fun to watch.
And we'll be back in just a moment.
Tune in this Halloween. Monte Ellis and the Golden State Warriors take on Kobe Bryant and the LA Lakers next Sunday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 Pacific.